in.
Exactly. And I think it really matters now. Like you made a really good point about succession planning, right? Being ready for that. Um, and and there was a recent statistic that said, it's like 70% of nonprofit something don't have any succession plan in place.
We treat it like it's a dirty word, right? Like when a CEO or an executive director hears or is prompted to think about succession planning, they think their job is in jeopardy.
Right.
So they don't want to do it.
Right. Or they think about who is the person that's going to take over.
Yeah.
And then they identify someone and they're like, all right, we've done the succession planning. And I think what I've learned is that it's just so much more. And I hope that as we continue to talk, I know that we'll really dive into like, what does that actually look like? And how can organizations prepare for this? I think that this no surprises concept is so critical right now because we're having the most change in leadership at the executive director, CEO level in nonprofits than I think we've had probably ever. And I'm seeing it.
Think about it, because I just saw a stat the other day and I should have pulled it, but yeah, like there's a huge number of CEOs and EDs that are expected to step down by the end of 2026, right?
Right.
And I know this is something we've talked about. Like, if you are a CEO who, I mean, look at all of the changes that have happened in the world. I mean, we all just lived through a pandemic and how that hit the nonprofit sector. And now the place that we're in right now, I can't imagine being able to be like fit and ready to go through another battle, right?
Right. And at the same time, right? So I think of those factors as a few converging factors. And I think the biggest one, well, one of the biggest ones is the pandemic. There were so many people I think that were ready to retire, thinking about retiring before the pandemic, and then realized like right now is not the time. And so they stayed. And I think now that we're starting to find, well, somewhat of a new normal, but also realizing that like our crises never end.
Right.
People are leaving.
I'm sorry, did you ever watch Game of Thrones?
Yeah.
So I'm rewatching Game of Thrones. So I'm like, everything is a Game of Thrones. And so I think about like the ultimate battle, like the battle with the dead. And when like the Night King, like they had killed them all, and then the Night King just rose them back up. And I'm like, I can imagine if you're a CEO or an executive leader, that's what this is like. Like, oh my God, here we go again.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh my God, I love that.
Like, I don't have the strength to battle the dead a second time within the same night. Like, I don't have it.
Right. Right.